Hi friends, and welcome back to Rustic and Lace DIY. Today I am part of the Springboard collaboration with my friends Shantell and Amanda. I'll let you know more about that in a few minutes. But first of all, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Brenda and this is my Oliver. And if you're returning, oh, you know we love you. So with all that being said, let's get to crafting. Okay, here's DIY number 1. So for this DIY, I am going to use some of these tulips I got last year from Michael's. They were on sale, really cheap. And then Waverly's chalk paint in the color white, a black stamp pad, ink pad, and these wall tiles from Dollar Tree, and then a sign from Dollar Tree. So I start off by removing that hanger, and then I'm going to remove the top piece that sticks out on this sign. I'm just using my heat gun here and my paint scraper to just lift it right off. And then I am going to tear off as much of that paper just because there was some glitter on it. But this is going to be the back of the sign, so I didn't tear everything off. I'm just going to cover it with shipping paper. Then I painted the front with my white. And then I'm taking my white wall tile here, and I'm just kind of trimming it down a little bit on each side. I want it to form more of a square. And after I have this all trimmed off, then I'm going to take the back pieces. Oh, I'm folding it in half first. No, I guess I'm not. I'm going to take off the back covering here, and I'm just cutting through it and then just ripping it all off. And then after that, I'm going to fold it in half. And yeah, I wasn't quite even with my cutting, so yeah, be careful when you cut. I should have known better. I should have measured it. Anyways, I'm just going to use some hot glue here to connect the edges together, as you see me doing. And then I will do the other side as well. Just removing any excess glue that is coming out there. And then I'm just going to do the other side here. And then once I have that done, I am going to paint it with my Waverly chalk paint in the color Ballet Slipper. And then once it was dry, I'm taking my ink pad and I'm just going over the raised areas. Now, my original thought was to paint this white. And then I started thinking, wait a minute, I don't want white on top of white. So I went with the next color with pink. And I probably should have done a different color because this didn't really match the tulips that I have, but I'll show you what I did here in a moment. Excuse me, guys. I'm starting to get over a sinus infection. So I took some of this lace ribbon I got from Dollar Tree, and I am just going to use it to go over the edges. So I'm just going over the side edges. I'm just kind of using my hot glue to glue it down. And then I'm going to do the other side, and then I'm going to do along the bottom part of this is a pocket, I guess you could call it. And then once I have this on here, I'm going to hot glue it to my sign. And I should have put some, what do they call it? Some stuff in those holes on the sign. I didn't, but that's okay. I did later on. Spackling, that's what I'm looking for. So as you can see, I'm just adding some hot glue, and I'm just going to add it right there to my sign. And then I'm just going to cut up some of these tulips, and I'm going to add them inside of my little wall pocket. And I'm just mixing in some different colors, and here I'm still like, this doesn't really go well with that light pink. Sorry, guys. So I took some of this baby breath I had in my stash, and I just started layering it in, and I think that really helps bring it all together. And yeah. Okay. And I wish I would have done the white or the black ink. I wish I would have done my white wax. I think that might have looked a little bit better. Anyway, oh well, whatever. Anyways, I decided it needed some words, so I took I got my Cricut out and I created the word bloom, and I just put that on top. And then I'm just going to use some of that same lace as a hanger. And I'm just hot gluing it to the back. And then I'm going to take some half beads. I decided it just needed something more. So I'm taking some half beads and I'm painting them all with that Ballet slipper. And then once I had them all painted, now this is just a few of them. I had a lot more to paint because I wanted to go all the way around the board. I am taking this little compass and I'm just kind of measuring the same distance for each one of them. And then I'm just going to hot glue them all in place. And then I put one on each corner of my wall pocket as well. And that's really all there was for this. I think it came out really cute. I look at it and think, oh, I could have done a few other things I wish I would have done a little different. But like I said, I've been sick with a sinus infection. My brain's been a little fuzzy. And I just wanted to do some simple, easy DIYs to get through this. So yeah. So this was pretty easy, you guys. So you have to let me know what you think about this in the comment box below. And today is the Spring Forward Challenge. It is hosted this month by my friend Shantell. And every month, Shantell and Amanda and I get together and host different playlists. This theme is Spring Forward, or Spring DIYs. So make sure you check out their channels if you haven't already, and check out the playlist. I will have links to all of them in the description box below. So here's DIY number 2. So for this DIY, I'm going to use my Waverly chalk paint in the color white and my Waverly antique wax. Sorry, that bottle is such a mess. And then these craft shapes that I just recently got at Dollar Tree. And then they have these new little butterflies and stuff too. It was awesome. And then I created a decal with my Cricut that said Hello Spring, and then this house from Dollar Tree. So I'm going to just start by removing that starfish with my heat gun. It comes off pretty easily. And then I'm going to remove the piece on the roof here. And when you do that, you want to be really careful because they do have some like brad nails that holds it on as well. And so once I have this off, I'm just taking my wire cutters here and I'm just pulling them out. They come out pretty easy. You just have to pull. And then after that, I started peeling off the paper. I peeled off as much as I could, or as much as my patience would allow. Then I just started spritzing it with water and use my paint scraper here to scrape it all off. I know there's all kinds of ways you can do it, but that's just the way that I have found works the best for me. Then I painted the house white and I painted the roof with my antique wax. I just covered it to just kind of bring out that brown. And then I'm just going to hot glue that roof back in place. And then I took my Arteza markers, and you can get these off of Amazon. And I am going to just color in the flowers. And I'm just doing different colors that I like, that I think of spring. I probably should have used a little lighter purple, but purple is my favorite color. So, you know, I loved it. And then I just used some yellow. And I do use a lavender, and I do use a darker pink and a lighter pink. And then I take some green here and I'm just going to color in all the leaves. And then I'm going to use some brown to color in the fences. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Brenda, and I am really happy you are here today. If you like farmhouse decor, rustic decor, anything eclectic, holiday decor, home decor on a budget, thrift flips, gift ideas, then I would invite you to hit that red subscribe button, become part of our YouTube family. My normal upload times are Mondays at 5 o'clock Central PM. But if you hit that notification bell, that will notify you whenever I upload a video, because I do like to participate in different challenges throughout the week. And if there's a challenge that's on a Sunday or a Tuesday, I may not have my video on Monday. So make sure you have those notification bells set to all, and that will help you be notified whenever I upload a video. So as you can see, I just added my decal there, and then I hot glued the little fence and flowers. And then I'm taking some butterflies from that pack, and I'm just using my markers. I'm just kind of coordinating with the colors that I used for the flowers. And I'm just going to color in all these little butterflies. And then I'm going to add them as well to the front of the house. And this is super, super easy, but yet I think it turned out really cute. And it looks like spring to me, I think. And I'm really ready for spring because I am tired of the cold and the ice. And we are right now, we're not getting the ice storm like Dallas is getting. We were supposed to, but it didn't come this far north. But it's been cold, definitely cold. We did get a little bit of sleet or freezing rain, not very much, not like Dallas. So I'm thankful for that. But I am really ready for the springtime, and I am really ready to have the sunshine back all the time, and the warm air, and the birds, and the butterflies, and everything that comes along with spring, the flowers. I'm so ready for it. So here I am just hot gluing it on, and that's all I did for this one. I think it is so cute. And by the way, I did paint the back of the house white too. Gotta have a finished product, right? And there it is. I really love how this came out, and I'm so glad that Dollar Tree came out with these little wood craft supplies or craft shapes. I think it's awesome. You have to let me know what you think about this one as well. Okay, if you're not following me on social media, and if you would like to, you can find the links to my accounts in my description box below. And here is the celebration of your recreations. And Lynette, oh, she did such an amazing job on her little Valentine tier tray and her little Valentine sets there. And then look at that fireplace. It is so cute. Great job, Lynette. If you have a creation or a recreation that you would like me to showcase for you, you can send me pictures to my email address that's listed there, or you can send them to me through Facebook Messenger or Instagram, and I'd be more than happy to showcase them here for you. And as you see, I only had one this week, so hopefully I'll have more on Sunday. Okay, here's DIY number 3. So this one is super easy, you guys. I just took my paint, excuse me a moment, my Maize, Fern, this is Lavender and Ballet slipper. I took all those paints. I got these tulips from Amazon last spring, and I believe they're in my Amazon store. I'll check. And then this sign from Dollar Tree. I'm going to start off by painting the leaves with the fern, and then each flower, one yellow or with the maize, one with the lavender, and one with the ballet slipper. Once they were all done, I took my white marker, paint marker, and I'm just making little stitch marks all around each tulip. Now, I know it's kind of hard to see on camera, at least here on my screen. The pink already had the white stitch lines, so it is kind of hard to tell at a distance because those colors are so light, but if you get close, you can see it. And I just think it is so cute, and it just gives it that fun little finishing touch. And I didn't do it on the leaves, I just did it on the flowers. Now here, I slowed this down. I'm doing a double finger bow, and you just wrap them around your fingers like I do there, and then you go underneath all of those strands and then bring that end piece through the loop that just went around those strands. I hope that makes sense. I hope I do it slow enough that you can see what I'm doing, because it's really hard for some reason for me to explain what I'm doing on that. So then I just hot glued the bows to the bottom of each of the tulips. And then I'm using my Fix-All glue and my hot glue on each of these tulips to adhere them to this board. Now, I was really wanting to put some kind of a saying like Hello Spring, or I know I'd already done that one. This was the first project I actually worked on. But there really wasn't enough room. And last year when I was in Oregon, when my son was in the hospital, I found at Joann's, they have like, they look like banner, but they had letters, and I am running out because I used so many of them last year, and I need to go back and see if I can find any more. And that would have been really fun to put across it, but there wasn't much room, so I ended up not doing any kind of word on it. But you definitely could if you wanted to, especially if you used a little bit bigger of a board. You know, you could have some kind of wording on there. But I just thought this was really sweet and simple and spring. And tulips are like one of my favorite flowers. So I'm always happy to do something with tulips. So then I took some of these beads that I recently got from Dollar Tree, and they have blue beads in them, and I wanted them to be more lavender. So I painted 3 of them with my lavender paint. And then these all match the colors that are on the flowers. So I just started stringing each one of these beads, just alternating the colors onto my the hanger that I actually took off of it. So I decided I wanted the purple first. I think I was going based off of how I had the flowers laid. So if that makes sense. I hope I make sense. You guys, my head's still a little fuzzy, so I hope I make sense. Then I just hot glued the ends. I tied knots on the ends and hot glued them to the back. And that was all there is for this one. I really love how this one came out too. It's so simple, and I just think it's really sweet. You have to let me know what you think about this one as well, and then let me know which one was your favorite today. I am really glad that I got these projects done. I didn't know if I was going to be able to participate because I've been so sick, but I pushed through it yesterday. I got it all done, and here they are. You have to let me know which one is your favorite today. So again, before you leave, if you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? It's free. Hit that red subscribe button. Help this girl out, and then make sure all of you guys hit that like and comment, because you all know that helps my channel grow. So with all that being said, make sure you check out Amanda and Shantell and the playlist, and have a blessed week. And I will be back on Sunday with 5 Under 5 challenge. So I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Are you going to eat any more chocolate? You give Mama a heart attack? Give you a heart attack if you're eating more chocolate. Yeah, it's not good for you. Yeah.